With the aim of supporting the manufacturing sector GDP output to 15% in 5 years from the current 8.4%, the National Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich has taken a protective approach aimed at ensuring locally made products are competitive.
On manufacturing, Mr. Speaker, we plan to increase the contribution of the manufacturing sector to GDP to 15% by 2022 by adding between $2 to 3 billion to our GDP. It is expected that this will increase manufacturing sector jobs by more than 800,000.
Importers of second-hand clothes and shoes have been slapped with an import duty of $5 per unit or 35%, whichever is higher, in measures to support the local textile and leather industries. Similarly, steel and iron industries will be smiling as those importing the products will pay an increase in import duty from the current 25%.
I have introduced a specific rate of duty of $110 per metric tons on particle board and $120 per metric ton on medium density fiber board.
There are plans to increase NHIF enrollment from the current 16.5 to 25 million and expand the Linda Mama program to mission hospitals and private hospitals. Small-scale farmers were also beneficiaries with the 4.3 billion shillings allocation for fertilizer subsidy, 300 million shillings for armyworm mitigation and measures to reduce post-harvest losses.
I propose to exempt from VAT materials for the construction of grain storage facilities in order to support safe storage of foods and ensure sustainable food security in the country. In this budget, Mr. Speaker, I propose to expand this exemption to include equipments used in the construction of the facilities in order to lower the cost of post-harvest storage.
Local manufacturers were also winners after the government increased import duty on iron, steel and paper, as well as a 30% reduction in the cost of power.
Mr. Speaker, in order to mitigate the cost of production, I propose to amend the income tax to provide a deduction of 30% of the total electricity bill by manufacturers from corporate profits, in addition to normal deductions subject to the conditions to be set by the Ministry of Energy.
Vegetable oil importers will also pay a duty of $500 per metric tons or 35%, whichever is higher. For Business Insight, I'm Ronald Owili.